Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. This time we're checking out Wigmund. This is a story-driven fantasy action RPG. It came out about a year ago in March 2022, and since the release it has received a bunch of updates that improved the game, so I thought I'd check it out. Wigmund is the name of the main character, a young man that lives on a farm and for some reason is seen as a threat by a tyrant named Antiochus. There are a series of events that happen around the village where Wigmund lives that will set our hero on an adventure of epic proportions. The overall story in Wigmund is, for lack of a better term, a hero's journey. Don't let the look of the game fool you into thinking this is a simplistic game, however. Although it does look like an old-school RPG, Wigmund has a few very modern features such as an open world and a somewhat unique combat system. Let's start with the world first. So, you start off on Wigmund's farm, but you quickly realize that there is quite a lot to discover. The game doesn't hold your hand and you're free to explore as much as you want right from the start. As you go on exploring, you will come across various locations that contain secrets, all sorts of creatures, and NPCs that will ask Wigmund for help. Because the game doesn't really make it obvious from the start what your objective is, I actually explored quite a lot of the first area before realizing what I needed to do to progress. I felt the exploration to be quite rewarding as I managed to gather all sorts of items and resources to help with the various professions available. That's right, this game also has professions. Nothing too fancy, just a crafting profession that helps you craft various types of armor pieces, a survival profession that helps you cook food, and a medicine profession where you turn plants into various potions. The combat in the game is somewhat unique as it relies on various mouse movements or gestures. You can of course just simply click your way through, but if you combine a click of the mouse with a gesture, like moving the mouse in the direction of the mob for example, Wigmund will perform a special attack that will deal more damage. Of course, this wouldn't be an RPG if you wouldn't have a character progression system, and in that regard, Wigmund does offer 4 different skill trees. The skill trees are mostly tied to the types of weapons in the game, like two-handed weapons, sword and board, or ranged, but there is also a 4th tree that focuses on holy magic. You can also equip Wigmund with various armor pieces, artifacts, and trinkets that will improve his damage and resilience. I mentioned earlier that the game does not hold your hand, and what I meant by that is that whenever you pick up a new quest, you don't get markers on the map to show you where to go. You do get some markers on your minimap to show the direction where the quest objective is, but other than that, you're on your own. I found this to be a refreshing change and one that really encouraged exploration. So far, I'm having great fun with Wigmund, and I'm looking forward to seeing how the adventure unfolds. At the time of this recording, the game is about 13 euros on Steam, and it has mostly positive and very positive reviews. Even though it has been released over a year ago, at this point the developers have put out several patches in the past year, with the latest one being in March this year where they introduced the new Game Plus mode. But that's it from me in terms of first impressions on Wigmund. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, a like would be very much appreciated, and if you want to see more content like this, consider subscribing. Happy gaming, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.